Well, there's a huge lineup of new equipment and technologies for every segment of the construction industry unveiled here at CONEXPO 2014, which is the reason that 4Construction Pros is live streaming from the event. Editor Larry Stewart has seen much of it during his travels in the show and the exhibits. And Larry, what have you found out?
Wow, CONEXPO, CONAG is always about the iron. I mean, there's tons of new stuff out there. The emissions regulations are set up such that everything from 175 horsepower to 750 horsepower needed a new engine at the first of the year. So we're seeing a lot of product in that size class, being relaunched, reintroduced. And all the manufacturers are working hard to make sure that they're adding features along with just emissions technology, pretty much. You really need to watch for that if you're looking at new machinery. If they are just talking about a Tier 4 engine and nothing else.
So it's either Tier 4 interim or Tier 4 final.
Exactly.
One or the other.
Right. Yeah. Right. If they're just talking about emissions technology,
sure,
then you need to ask questions about what other features that machine's bringing and how it compares with the previous models and that sort of thing. But really, I think the big news, and I think that at least for me, the CONEXPO 2014 is going to be marked by a real move toward talking about telematics technologies and tracking machine performance and health. Now, we've been hearing about telematics technology for a long time. But for some reason or another, and you hear a little different story from manufacturer to manufacturer, but it sounds like the market is ready, that customers, contractors are asking for it. And I don't have a measure of how many contractors are asking for it, but I can tell you that every single one of the major manufacturers is essentially substituted talk about new machines for talking about telematics systems and talking about
customers, operators want a lifeline for that machine to the dealer, so they know what the health is. They want to know what's going on with the machine, with the operator, and I'm sure I guess would you agree it boils down to how much productivity there is coming out of it.
Right. Well, I think a lot of contractors think of it in terms of uptime. The moment when the machine went down is the thing that's always in their head, and how long it took to get that machine back up again, or the time when it's down when they need to do maintenance, or the time that they're paying a dealer to go out and find a machine that they're not exactly sure where it is on a 20-mile long stretch of road or something like that. Those kinds of things. I mean, some of it's very elemental, but I think that what it really represents is a willingness among contractors to really engage in a partnership with their dealers and their manufacturers. And I'm not saying that more than 50% of contractors are asking for that right now, but there's certainly enough of them.
Significant number.
Yeah, that the major message emphasis from Caterpillar, from Komatsu, from John Deere, and down the line in terms of manufacturers is their telematics systems and the partnerships that they're building between themselves and contractors.
Well, I know you got a busy schedule because you got to run, and we're going to catch up again. I know we're going to do another news tracker segment later on to kind of catch up and get our ducks in a row, so to speak, and so we can talk about what really was great and what wasn't so great about CONEXPO 2014. So appreciate you stopping by.
Looking forward to it.
Good.
Thanks, Roger.
Thanks, sir. Larry Stewart, editor of 4Construction Pros.